What's going on, everybody? It is time for another Sawdust Diaries. Today, we're going to kind of go over the future of the business.
Yeah, kind of what we see to be kind of our next steps. Give you guys an update on what's going on with the table aspect. For the last year or so, we've been kind of like splitting our time between our regular business as far as making content, doing videos, teaching you guys how to carve signs. Along with that, building our table business to the point where we're making tables and kind of figuring that all out. And so we wanted to kind of give you guys an update.
Dad and I, when we did the Cowboy Christmas, before that we had signed up for 2 more shows, one in Reno and one in Vancouver, Washington. And we kind of decided like, okay, if these don't do well, we're going to put that on the back burner and we're really going to focus on the channel and then the website, you know, selling you guys supplies, coming up with new products, all that stuff.
Making more content.
Making more content, yeah.
Yeah.
And the shows are over. They were awful.
Well, that's one way to look at it. I tend to be maybe a little bit more optimistic than my son. From a standpoint of not making money at it, I guess you could put that in the awful category.
Well,
because
we're there to make money, and we didn't. So that's not true. Reno, we sold a couple tables.
we did.
We did.
We almost broke even in Reno.
Almost broke even.
Yeah, not quite, but almost.
But almost breaking even is not the best business plan.
No.
You're shooting for a little.
But you got to remember, at my age, if I'm just having a good time, I only got so many more years of that, and
Yeah.
we did have fun.
The
fun. Shows are amazing, and you guys, if you've ever gone out and met us in person when we're doing demos and stuff, those are amazing as well. So it was an experience, definitely. Reno, again, almost break even. Vancouver, crash and burn.
Yes, but
from a profit standpoint.
But Vancouver's an interesting thing because it wasn't just you. So I didn't make it to Vancouver. I ended up with an appendectomy. So Mom and Dad went up, and the whole thing was just a massive failure. In fact, there's like investigations. Rod and Angie Hall, by the way, Rod and Angie.
Definitely.
Thank you guys for hosting Mom and Dad.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for Rod and Angie Hall, I probably would have scrapped the whole idea and we would have lost everything as far as not being there with the booth or anything, because Rod just stepped up. He was with me the whole show, helped me unload and load, and just helped me in the booth. We had an amazing time with Rod and Angie and Bella. And Rylan. Anyway, it was a terrific time. So, again, from a profit standpoint, it was horrible, but we did have a great time.
Yeah, so that show, they're investigating the promoter and all that kind of stuff because everybody lost money on that show. Well, everybody except for the promoter, probably.
Yeah,
but
and we do have maybe a bright light on that.
Yeah,
when we were in Reno, we had set it up ahead of time. Rick Young ran the Reno show, and he set up a collaboration with Nick Munt, M-U-N-D-T, who's a big-time influencer, has his own TV show on the outdoor channel, The Bone Collector.
Well, I don't think it's technically his show.
Well,
I think it's Waddell's show.
He's part of it.
He's part of it, yeah.
Yeah, he's part of it. So we made a table for him. We saw him in Reno, and then he was also going to be in Vancouver. And it turns out in Vancouver, where they set me up, they literally set him up 2 booths over. So I really got to know Nick quite well, and I think we're going to get a lot of exposure from him on his channel. We've got to ship his table this coming week.
Now that these shows are over, we're really focusing on the channel and making content.
Yes.
And
something may happen with the tables later on. We might go a different direction with the tables. We have some for sale if you're interested. But as of right now, I think we're going to concentrate more on be able to step away from the table aspect of it, set that aside for now, and make content for you guys, and hopefully more collaborations with other woodworkers, other channels.
Yeah, and we're working on a couple right now. You never know what's going to happen, but we might be flying to a couple different places and doing projects with other YouTubers, other woodworking YouTubers.
By the way, in along that, we hadn't talked about this, but if you guys have woodworking content YouTubers that you watch and they've got a pretty good following, hit them up and let them know that we're kind of looking for other YouTubers that have channels that we might go to them and do a project together. Much like I think many of you found us through Matt Outlaw in Arkansas when we did his that was a couple years ago. I think.
That was a couple years ago, yeah.
But we'd like to do more stuff like that, as well as go out into the community and do on-site demos. We've got we've got 2 shows coming up. AWFS, that's
Las Vegas.
in Las Vegas in July, and so we're going to be there. We've got a booth there right across from Harvey, who is a huge manufacturer. So we've got a booth there. We're very excited about that. And then we're coming back to Austin, Texas, the Texas Woodworking Festival in September.
Yes.
So we're definitely going to be there for that as well.
Well, Dad's definitely going to be there.
I'm definitely going to be there.
I have to wait to see if I pulled any elk tags. But
Yeah,
we'll
there's
work,
priorities, obviously.
We'll work around that. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's our plan, man. We want to build the channel, and we want to, come up with more products and stuff, and do more projects. And
Yep. Continue on with the lives, during the week, like a carving live, which, Wednesdays, Thursdays
Yeah.
seem to work well with that. You guys seem to be enjoying that. So I think we're going to continue on with that, as well as our Friday lives on the 1st and 3rd. We've been kind of inconsistent with that, and there's a lot of reasons why, but we're going to get back to being consistent on our lives, on our content, making good stuff and coming up with good content for you guys, and then doing hopefully more collaborations, more on-site demos, and that kind of thing. So, yeah.
So if you guys have anything that you want to see us do, leave it in the comments. If you give us some ideas. We got some pretty good ideas going forward. But if there's something you want to see us carve or you want to see us make, then leave it in the comments, and we'll see what we can do.
Or you can send us emails.
Yeah,
as well.
or you can send us an email.
Yep.
Either way. All right, I think that's it, guys. We just wanted to give you an update, let you know that starting next week, next Sunday, it'll be better content.
Better?
Better.
Better?
Better. Because we can focus on it more.
Yeah, we'll be more focused on content for sure. And looking back, I don't regret anything that we did with the table business. It was worth the risk. And I knew that going in. That's what business is about, is just keep swinging and, make adjustments as you go. So I don't regret it. We lost money in the shows that we did, but that's okay. I would rather look back and say we gave it a shot, we tried, it didn't work out, so now we'll
Adjust.
Adapt
and overcome.
Adapt and overcome.
Yes.
Yeah, I was looking for another word like correct, like make a correction or whatever. I can't think of the word right now. I'm old.
Anyway,
here we go.
All right, guys. So then we will see you guys next week. And don't forget to check out the website, makeawoodsign.com, for all your sign carving supply needs.
Yep, and there's lots of stuff in the Overstock page, 35% discount on all that stuff. And anyway, thanks again, guys. Email us with questions, eric@makeawoodsign.com.
Or Ryan at makeawoodsign.com.
Yeah, almost. That was pretty good timing. You did all right there. All right, guys. We love you. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.